Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I look rough and I'm going to, for the first time, retwist my hair, wash it, and try to achieve a style. I'm going to see if all of this works out for me because this is my very first time doing this. Since I started my lock journey, I haven't really attempted at wait twisting my hair. So this is going to be my very first time trying to do that. And my loctician is great, but for moments like this where I have an emergency, I'm gonna go to a wedding and I didn't want to do weave. I just want to do my own hair, and my loctician didn't have any availabilities. I'm going to attempt at doing this hair. Let's hope that this turns out great for me. I can show you some of the products that I'll be using to wash my hair. I might not show you the whole process because I don't have time for it, but when I get off the shower, we'll probably get to the process of starting the relocking method. So some of the products that I'll be using: Design Essentials, one of my favorite. So I'm going to be using Design Essentials. Then put the Design Essential shampoo in this so that I can apply it to my hair and my roots. And after that, all of the products that I'm going to be using for relocking, I'll show you that in another video when I'm getting started. So I hope to see you soon. Well, see you later, technically. Bye. My hair is washed. Okay, so now, oop, I almost thought that I didn't wash it well. But yeah, so my hair is washed. I am ready to dry it up now. And I'm going to put it in a ponytail until I get ready to start the retwist.
Alright, so I'm starting by putting my hair in a ponytail to make it easier to begin the process. This way I can grab each section of hair without any hassle. To get started, I'll be using the products Lock-In Gel, which I'll explain more about soon. Along with that, we'll need some water, rubber bands, sectioning clips, a comb, and my favorite oil, healing oil. Now, let's get to the hard part, y'all. Parting my hair is a bit challenging because it tends to get tangled quickly. I have 4A and 4B hair, but I think using water first really helps. So what I do is spray a water bottle before parting because it makes it easier to manage and reduce the risk of damage. After that, I rub a bit of oil onto my palms and apply it throughout my hair. Next, I use the Lock-In Gel, which I really like because it doesn't leave any residue even after months, y'all. I'm not even joking. I haven't noticed any white buildups, which is very good. Like, it's fantastic for me. I love it. When I start twisting, I make sure to go in the same direction that my locks were originally twisted in. So you might have to check with your stylist or whoever did your hair to ask which direction. For me, that's clockwise. So I'll keep twisting each section clockwise. Once I finish a twist, I make sure I secure it with a clip. Okay, I'll do this a few more times and then I'll make sure I zoom in so you guys can get a closer look. This way you can see exactly how I do it because it took me a minute, y'all. It took me a minute. I struggle a bit. Just know if a section comes loose, don't worry. It's all about trial and error. Just keep going until it feels secure and then add the clip to keep it. I'll continue a few more and then I'll check back with you all. As you can see, after doing a few, it started getting easier and more consistent. So right now I'm about to demonstrate the palm rolling method, or I am demonstrating the palm rolling method, which I'm twisting and rolling, repeating the process until the section feels secure. Once you've done a few, you get the hang of it, okay guys? So don't stress, it will become faster and easier. If a twist actually doesn't stay in place the first time, just go back and roll it again until it holds. Just remember to use the water to add the oil to make your hair easier to manage. I'm also using one clip to secure 2 locks as I work through the sections, which helps you move along and have more hair to secure. I'll be doing the whole back section here, so hopefully this gives you a clear idea of the twisting technique. It does take some practice, so don't worry if it doesn't feel perfect right away. Like anything, you'll improve with repetition, because repetition is key, and after a few sessions it will kind of feel more not natural, like a lot more natural, trust me. I've probably only retwisted my own hair like 5 times in total, since I usually go to my loctician because I love the pampering, but it's definitely useful to know how to do it yourself, especially when you don't have time to go to your loctician. Now, as you can see, I'm showing a close-up so you can follow along more clearly. Don't stress too much again, guys, about having perfectly clean parts. The main goal is really to avoid leaving any stray hair out and to twist in the right direction so your retwist lasts at least 2 to 3 months. Perfectly neat parts aren't necessary. All right. Here I'm working another twist. Since I wet the section first, it's easier to part and manage. I'm going to repeat that again. Make sure you wet your hair. For the back, which is hard to see, I'm using my camera connected to my iPad as a mirror. Also, big thanks to some YouTubers who share tutorials, because I've watched a lot of videos to make sure I was doing this right, because that really came a long way for me. All right, guys. I'm going to let you kind of see this last twist in the back before I get to the front section. All right, guys, after 6 to 7 hours, including plenty of breaks for things like the bathroom and stretching, I'm finally working on the front. It's been a long process, mostly because of all the breaks that I took, but I'm almost done and I couldn't be happier, y'all. So I'm going to show you this last twist so we can wrap this up. One thing I want to share is that you need to be patient with yourself during this process, because it can feel tedious at first, but once you get the hang of it, it's definitely worth it. So don't get discouraged if it feels challenging the first few times. Just keep going and you'll see the progress. I want to also know if you guys going to try retwisting your own hair, especially if you're new to having locks. Let me know in the comments if you'll be giving this a shot. I really want to know, because I think it could be challenging, but I know you got this. I know personally a friend of mine who definitely want to try this. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you'll give this a shot, because I definitely reconsidered multiple times if I wanted to do this before I finally try this. If it wasn't for the YouTubers, I probably would have given up. So hopefully this video actually helps you. So, all right, we are on our last twist. Once I finish, I blow dry everything. Since I don't have a hooded dryer, I'll just use my handheld dryer to set everything in place. Thanks for watching, y'all.
Hey, hello guys. So I am back. This is the next day. I basically just tied my hair. As you can see, I spent like at least 8 hours because I stopped and continued. So I stopped for at least 3 hours. And so in total, this could have just taken me maybe 2 hours to complete my hair, 2 hours and a half, maybe even 3 hours. But I got it done. I didn't style it because I wanted to make sure that it dry, because as you can see, my drying method was using my blow dryer alone because I don't have the proper blow dryer. But this is my hair in the pin still. I think it's dried up by now. It should be dry by now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and take these off, and once I am done with it, I'm gonna style it so I can get ready for the wedding. I'm gonna put some oil in my hand. And this is the oil, the healing oil that I use. This was recommended by my cousin. She's a loctician, so shout out to Catkins for recommending me this oil. So I'm gonna like put it in my hand. And by the way, my hair is super soft right now. Like, it's so soft. Only thing that I can say that I struggled a little bit with was being able to see what I'm doing. But basically how I did that was put my camera and use the camera app, and I'm using the app and so I can see myself. So that's how I was able to kind of like see where I was taking off, like where I was like tracing my hair or like parting my hair basically. So yeah, but other than that, it was not that hard. It could be done. My only thing is making sure that I did a good job at twisting it and making sure that it stayed so that it doesn't get messed up fast. So let's hope that I did a good job. I've never used like locking products or like a butter or anything like that. It's usually just water and oil because that's how I like it, because I don't want buildup. But since my sister-in-law recommended this product, Lock In, I decided to use it. So we'll see how I do with my hair, and maybe I'll keep using it. But other than that, like, when my loctician do my hair, I like when she just use, just oil and water. That's all I care to have on my hair. But for now, it's not such a big deal. I did it myself. Hopefully it's not a disaster. She told me it wouldn't be a disaster. So yeah. I can't believe I did this by myself. I actually did it, y'all. I'm surprised. And voila! I did it! Ah, my hair feels so great and so healthy. Honestly, I can't believe it. I did it. It's time to style. This is how the back look. Retwisted my hair for the first time. I did it alone. I'm so happy and so proud of myself. Now I'm gonna style it